On Friday night, the Golden State Warriors returned to Seattle for the first time since Kevin Durant's rookie season over a decade ago. Durant was clearly hyped to be returning to the city that drafted him, and even came out in the pregame introductions wearing a Shawn Kemp jersey. Steve Kerr also got in the action as he rocked a Supersonics t-shirt to his pregame press conference. Inside the arena, it was a party. There were NBA legends such as Bill Russell and many former Supersonics in attendance, including Gary Payton. There were also a lot of members of the reigning WNBA champion Seattle Storm, which Durant called out and congratulated when he addressed the crowd before the game started. And once the game started, the Warriors put on a show. Their offense was in mid-season form, despite the fact that Steph Curry didn't travel to Seattle due to personal reasons, and Draymond Green didn't play as he's rehabbing a sore knee. But 2 stars was plenty enough. It started with Klay Thompson, who had a vintage Klay performance in the first quarter. In the first period, he put in 19 points, which was more than the entire Sacramento Kings team did. Klay was getting open easily, coming off screens, finding space, and seemingly scoring every time he touched the ball. In the second quarter, Kevin Durant got in on the action and started to put on a show for the fans. There were dozens, perhaps hundreds of fans in the crowd wearing Seattle Supersonics Durant jerseys, and you could hear the hum from the excitement of all the fans in attendance every time Durant touched the ball. He seemed to put it upon himself to make sure that the fans got what they came for, and would repeatedly take his defender one-on-one for electric and exciting highlights. KD finished the game with 26 points, 6 rebounds, and 7 assists on 10 of 19 shooting. Klay, 30 points, shooting 6 of 10 from beyond the arc, to go with 4 rebounds and 3 assists. In the first half, those two nearly outscored the Kings by themselves. The Kings had 44 points as we went to halftime. Kevin Durant and Klay Thompson had 42 points. And the Warriors had a 30-point lead at halftime. Everything was working for them, and that included at center, where Damian Jones had a strong game. Jones started for the second consecutive preseason game, and it certainly looks like he is Steve Kerr's favorite to earn the starting nod when the season kicks off in just 10 days. Jones had 7 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocked shots, but most importantly, he simply looked comfortable throughout the whole game. He was setting good screens, he had good hands, he was rolling hard to the basket, he was boxing out very well, and his defensive rotations were incredibly strong. This has been an audition period for him, and so far he's been doing well and looks like he is ready to be a contributing member of that starting lineup when the season kicks off. Also having a strong game was Marcus Derrickson, who started in place of Draymond Green. Derrickson showed versatility both offensively and defensively and continued to make a strong case for earning the second two-way contract and perhaps earning some strong minutes if the Patrick McCaw contract situation doesn't get resolved. But most importantly, the stars put on a show. That was the theme of the night. The Warriors returning to Seattle. Hopefully they'll be back there soon. But it was clear that on this night, they gave the fans everything that they came for. Big shots, highlight dunks, beautiful passes, and the Warriors beat the Kings 122-94.